Hey guys, what's up? We're live, but as always, before we get started, let's cue Indigo Saint here. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Black Who Investing, let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe it was black you invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on the black who invested. Best believe it was black who invested. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. Just thank God for that black who invested. Best believe it was black who invested.
What's up, guys? We have a special guest on today, Barends Crypto. Let him introduce himself to you guys.
Hey there, guys. I'm Barends Crypto, or Clinton at Barends Crypto. You guys can find me on YouTube and Twitter if you're ever interested in learning more about technical analysis and so forth. That's my specialty.
Yes, this guy does some of the most thorough technical analysis I've ever seen, and we'll get down to the down and dirty of it. I know you guys just saw the Gentleman of Crypto show, but we did not get into the ISO20022 cryptos that much, and I'm curious on how my brother here thinks that this will affect the market, the whole thing that's going on with the SVB, and how the stablecoin USDC has now depegged. Brother, can you offer your opinion on that?
In my opinion, we've seen this happen before with stablecoins having scandals and going under. So it's only going to impact the market temporarily, in my opinion. ISO20022 compliant projects, they, just like the rest of the market, they may see a slight dip, but in a month or so, we'll be on the moves back to the upside. That's what I think is headed for the market right now. So this is actually a blessing, as this is an awesome time to accumulate.
Yes, that's how I feel as well, brother. Awesome time to accumulate. And I know like a lot of the ISO20022 coins, a lot of people think that they may actually help banks by providing them with instant liquidity. Like in Ripple's case, they have the whole on-demand liquidity that's patented. So perhaps they end up helping banks in that way. Stellar, they have all the connections with IBM and stuff like that. Yeah, and I definitely think this drop is a huge blessing. Of the ISO cryptos, which one do you feel are you most confident in?
Well, I'm a big fan of Quant. I think that is ISO 222 compliant, or ISO 20022. I normally just say ISO 222 as it gets me a bit tongue-tangled. But I do think a lot of the other cryptocurrencies will also start adopting that messaging standard if it does prove to be a big incentive for these cryptocurrencies to increase in price as the market does develop more and as these cryptocurrencies take off. So far, to me, it hasn't seemed like it has impacted the price a lot for these projects, but I do think in future it will be a big factor in increasing the price for these cryptocurrencies with these ISO 222 compliant projects like XRP, QNT, XDC, and so forth. They have a head start, but it's good to keep in mind that other projects, even these ERC20 standard tokens, they can adopt that messaging standard, like Quant, I think, has already, which is one of the reasons why Quant is performing so well. It is so versatile, and the overledger technology behind it is really revolutionary. So I do think that is one to look out for. And obviously, the XDC network, being such a low cap coin, in my opinion, it's superior to XRP in a lot of ways. It's a lot faster. I think theoretically it could do over 20,000 transactions per second, theoretically. And I do think being such a lower market cap coin that this has a lot of potential. So those are my two favorite ISO 222 compliant projects.
Ooh, nice. I would have said the same. I probably would have said XRP over Quant, but you kind of you kind of won me over there. I might have to set Quant over XRP for that one.
Especially with the price these days, right? Because the price increased by so much since last year. It's really showing that it's alive and it's showing its potential.
Very, very cool. And I know when I started my crypto channel, when I started making more of a focus on crypto, I started doing more veracity content. What are your feelings on veracity?
I think there's a big market for it. I think so far during 2023, it really showed its potential going up to like 1 cent, all the way from, I think it was at 0.3 cent to 1 cent. So it showed it's alive. It's a good coin and has a lot of earning potential. The patent technology behind it, I think that has a lot of impact on its price performance. And I do think they got the patent approved in some countries. The proof of view technology, they have a patent for that in various countries. So in future, I think that could actually break into the top 100. And if that does break into the top 100, we're talking easily above 20 cents that we could see for the VRA price. And currently it's like at what, 0.6 cents. That's a major price increase. But this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor.
Boom. Yeah, I really like veracity. Like, it's one of those like I deem anything a quote unquote, and of course not financial advice. Anything under a cent, like a lotto coin. Like, but veracity has so much technology. With that whole proof of view tech, it's just revolutionary, and the way that they keep innovating and using the technology and applying it in different ways. Like I really thought that the Vera views Vera Esports was really great. Like, okay, have your own Twitch, operate it yourselves, and now you guys can bring the gamers to you, and you can use, you can reward them and their viewers in Vera tokens. But not only that, they created the Vera Views, which is like a tabula. If you guys are familiar with that publicly traded company, they're basically creating a system where people can just smack it onto their website or their streaming platform, and also do like view analysis. But they can also pay the viewers in pre-purchase veracity tokens, or they can convert those veracity tokens into their own type of token, which is pretty snazzy. Like all those different use cases for the proof of view technology. That's what I really loved about veracity, and I love for you to do some TA on it if you're so inclined.
No problem. I can take a look at the chart quickly. We did dip beneath 0.6 cents. Now, I did put a bunch of these charts out on my Twitter at Barends Crypto. So you guys can actually take a look at the charts if you want to by checking out my Twitter page. Currently, we are at about 0.59 cents. That is beneath the
Bro, do you mind sharing?
On the Twitter page. Oh goodness, it's a bit complicated for me to.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I did post it before the show, so
Okay, let me bring it up here while you're talking. Share entire
just
screen.
share it quickly, just in case. I'll just share this on its own. So yeah,
Okay.
I do think overall we could be headed to.
I can go to your Twitter page.
Yes. So we could easily be heading towards like 2 cents, in my opinion. I'll just share this
Gotcha.
again. Oh, you got it? That's
Yeah, I'm
Bitcoin.
bringing it up right now. That was Bitcoin. I know. I'm sorry. Taking a little while to load.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Awesome. So as you can see, I did put down this chart a few months back, stating that we are likely to see this formation play out. So we were at about 0.3 cents, and then I did post this on TradingView, and then we saw it hit my target at 2 over there at the 1.618 for retracement zone. I do think we are likely to see 4, and 4 takes us to around the 2 cent price range, and from the current price level at about 0.59 cents, that's over 3x this year, and I think that is a very logical price target for Veracity. When 2025 rolls up, I think in 2025 we could easily see VRA break above 20 cents. This has shown that it is alive and it has massive earning potential during the early part of 2023. So I do think we will see it continue to show itself to be a great investment in future, and definitely a lot of whales are taking a look at this token right now, and I do think we can hit or reach the top 100.
Sweet, man. And just for the viewers out there, one of the things to note about Veracity is you can stake it on the Vera wallet for I think 18.25% APY. Let me bring that up for you guys. But you have to have at least 10K Vera. So that's something to look at. So while you're waiting for the 20 cent price range, you can actually be in here, and here it is right here, 18.25. You can actually be in here earning while it's growing. So that's something to think about, guys.
I'm just putting out these XTC and the ICP charts quickly so we can talk a bit about those prices as well as ICP.
Okay, let me bring that.
Yeah, just putting this out there on the Twitter. Goodness. And I'm posting. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay, with the XTC price, we did see it dip beneath 3 cents. That is very normal. I think as long as we stay above the 0.382 for retracement zone for XTC, we are likely to see at least 6 cents during the next 2 months or 3 months. I think that is very logical price target for this project. I think we've already shown
Which
that
one
this
is this for? I'm sorry. Which one is this for?
That's XTC.
XDC? Okay.
Yep.
I don't see that chart.
I did post it just a few seconds ago.
Okay, let me go back.
Awesome. We post H-bar here too long. So yeah, XCC also a lot of earning potential. It's a low cap ISO20022 compliant project. In my opinion, like I said, I do think it is a better investment than XRP, and I do think it has proven that it's a lot safer than H-bar, as H-bar has been exploited during, 2022. We have seen some exploits, and then a lot of these exchanges had to freeze their H-bar trading. So a lot of them paused their trading, especially on Pangolin, which is a decentralized exchange. They did pause their trading for H-bar last year. So to me, that does have some potential risk, but H-bar also saw a massive move up in its price. And I do think, again, it has lots of potential. We could see possibly 17 cents for H-bar in 2023.
Yep. Sounds good.
I'm sorry about these charts. I should have put them out a bit earlier.
No, it's okay. No worries. We're all good.
Awesome. But again, you can check out my Twitter page if you're watching the show right now, and you will see where I've drew down all these fib retracements. You can see, according to the stochastic RSI, a lot of these projects are severely oversold. And in my opinion, that's a good indication that they are likely to see a move up during these next few weeks.
And let's take a look at Casper. That's also a fan favorite on this channel.
Casper is a very popular coin on my show. There's an awesome guy. His name's Barends. He's been supporting my Casper videos ever since I've been getting only like 10 views from them. So I do it regularly just for that guy.
Nice.
Okay, let me see it. Oh, yeah, I did already post it out with the ICP.
Yep, I got it.
Awesome. With Casper, We did see major moves towards the upside. I did post out a live video earlier today talking about it hitting my price target over here at the 0.618 for retracement zone. I did think we could have actually moved up a bit higher to the 0.786 for retracement zone, but then that bad news came out with the USDC, and that apparently did cause a bit of a correction in the market, and we did fall down to this indicated support zone. Overall, I do think we have the possibility of seeing about 8 cents for the CSPR price. According to the stochastic RSI, we are in oversold territory, and on the MACD, I do think we are going to have a cross between the signal line and the MACD line, and we already had a break through the center line. So I do think that's an indication that we will see a bit of a hiccup towards the upside in the short term, and I do think that will be a big run, or the big run starting towards 8 cents for Casper.
Sounds good. And then let's move on here to okay, we don't talk as much about this on the channel, but we should start. Let's move on to Flare.
With the Flare network, unfortunately, the price did break down to between 2.6 cents and 3 cents. And I did say in my last big Flare video that I did have the charts up that was likely to happen. So the 3.5 cent price range didn't hold their support, and unfortunately we did fall down there. I do still think if we do see this token break back above 3.5 cents, it could be an indication that we could see something like 10 cents, between 7 and 10 cents for the FLR token during 2023, and that's the conservative price target that I do have for it. I don't have a lot of data available because it is an airdrop token and it did drop during Jan. And since the drop, yeah, it wiped out. It went from, what was it, 50 cents all the way down to 2.6 cents.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I do think that is logical price targets, that it could go to something like 7, possibly, blow off top, taking it to 13 cents. That's the best case scenario with the information I have on hand.
Okay, and then let's check out ICP.
Okay, so moved on to the internet computer here. The internet computer has also had some lagging in its price during 2023. I did expect us to break above $10 already. So unfortunately, it would have a more conservative price target right now, which would be a more logical one, taking us to about $14 at the 1.618 for retracement zone. As you can see it on screen right now, indicated in the yellow line. That is where I do think we were likely to move between $10 and $14. That to me is a very logical price target for this project. We spent a lot of time in the oversold territory here, according to the stochastic RSI. So we did spend a lot of time beneath 20. And to me, that does indicate that we are likely to see a big move or big spike towards the upside, possibly coming in during April. That would be the strong possibility where we could see a massive move up for the internet computer. So that is what I do think is in store for this project. Best case scenario, if it exceeds my price target, my conservative one would be a move towards 20 to possibly $25, and that's a major price increase for the internet computer.
And guys, I want to add something to this. April is the time too when we get this solar eclipse. Solar eclipses tend to be good for the market, and I know we've been looking at this a little bit on my channel a little bit. So April time frame for a lot of coins to do well may be something you want to watch out for. Not financial advice, of course, but that may be something to look for. And what's up? What's going on? Crypto space, my crypto space UK. What's up, Ace? Let us continue here. Let me go back. There was one other one here we were looking at. Is it XRP? Did I miss that one? Okay, let me scroll down here. Okay, yeah. So those we got those. So also was wondering if you could say something about XRP. Did you post that already and I missed it? Brother, you're still mute. You're muted, I think.
My bad, my bad. So with the XRP token, a lot of us did expect the SEC lawsuit to end. So unfortunately, it hasn't ended during the first quarter. I do think as soon as that SEC lawsuit does end, we do have that possibility for a freak breakout, possibly taking us towards the 1.3 US dollar price range. I think that is a big possibility. But what goes up must come down. So if we do see a massive spike during the first quarter or second quarter, I do expect to see a massive correction that will follow. So that is if the SEC lawsuit does end favorably for Ripple. So I've been staying up to date with that, but I think that is logical. Conservatively, if that does not happen, I do think we could possibly see 65 to 70 cents for the XRP token. My technical analysis on this project has been quite good and accurate. So I have charted it all the way back to about, mid 2022, and that has been very accurate for me. I did expect the price to break up towards the upside over here, as we can see. I did expect the 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern to play out, and it did. So I do still think 65 to 70%, 65 to 70 cents. That would be a good conservative price target for XRP, and that is basically almost a 2x from its current price level. So that is the best case scenario I do think is in store without the SEC lawsuit ending favorably for Ripple.
Okay. And then can you mention H bar again? I have it pulled back up here. I didn't have that up for the viewers. Sorry about that. One more time.
No problem, bro. I did see your live before I did pop in a bit, so you've been very busy tonight.
Yeah, that's to say the least, right?
Yes, we keep on hustling, we keep on pushing, you know. So we see that on Hedera Hashgraph over here. We did see a test at the 1.618 Fib retracement zone. We did come a bit short of it, but that was basically close enough to 10 cents, in my opinion, for us to look, for us to see possibly above 17 cents by mid 2023. So I do think it played out perfectly according to my technical analysis that I did do. And I do think we'll see above 17 cents, possibly even as high as 24 cents for Hedera Hashgraph. There's a person that I'm in quite friendly terms with on TradingView, and his charts have HBAR moving between 24 and 27 cents by mid 2023. I'm more of a conservative guy, and I did think that we are likely to see something like 17 cents for HBAR during 2023.
Now, guys, I know H bar has been having a little bit of problems. Like there may have been an exploit here, like in the last week. Like you can't even move your Hedera right now to a Ledger wallet if you have it on a hash pack because they're like concerned about things. But there may be a possible partnership with Sony coming here. There were rumors floating around on Reddit that somebody saw Hedera Hashgraph ad follow Sony, and they only follow people that are on the governance board. And then it was quickly like they quickly unfollowed them. So perhaps Sony is moving its way in, along with now we have Dell, and you know they already have Google. Boeing, so many huge partners, LG on the governance board. If we see them announce Sony at some point, oh man, that might definitely kick things into gear. So just be aware of that as well, guys, along with TA. That's something really awesome to put into consideration there.
Yeah, Hedera had a lot of drama. I think they even paused trading on Pangolin, which is a decentralized exchange. So there's a lot of drama with Hedera going on right now. There's a lot of exploits. A lot of exchanges did pause and stop withdrawals, I think, during 2022. And it doesn't seem that they've figured that out quite yet. So they are trying to resolve the issues. Again, the Sony partnership, that is a very big thing, and I do think that has the potential of pushing this price up for this project by a lot. So yeah.
And then something very interesting too that I want to show you guys about Hedera. I showed you guys in the Gentleman of Crypto show, we lost 8 billion on the DeFi side of things, just overall in all the chains. However, one day change, Hedera is actually kind of gaining money in its DeFi, which is pretty crazy to think about. It had gone up all the way to like 44 million. They've dropped some here, like today, right? But for you DeFi degens, there's a new swap out called HeliSwap, which if you're into the whole DeFi farming thing, I don't do it, but if you're into the whole DeFi farming thing, you might want to check out this HeliSwap. Again, I'm not into this thing, but you guys, you might want to check it out. So HeliSwap's a new little DeFi platform, and I'm sure they're also offering really nice APR rates on here right now, because that's what they do when they just start. But you always have to watch out for them to dump. But if you're a DeFi degen, this might be something you want to check out, by the way. So just wanted to drop that in there.
Are there any other projects that you're interested in me checking out with the technical analysis?
Yes, and we got a hard stop in about 4 minutes, guys. Let's take a look at Quant. Did we do Quant yet? No. Did we do it?
Let me just share the chart. So Quant's been a very tricky cryptocurrency that I've been talking about recently. We did see a massive price fall recently. I'm just going to bring up the chart here. Unfortunately, my Quant chart is very messy, so I'm just going to post this quickly.
Okay, no worries.
So I do think there is this crazy possibility of QNT just going on a crazy breakout and touching the 630 US dollar price target. That would be a crazy breakout that could be happening at the end of 2023 or in the beginning of 2024. That's due to this massive downtrending resistance line possibly being broken during this year. That downtrending resistance line is indicated in the yellow dash line, which you'll see in a bit. Okay, so you'll be able to see it in a little while. So I do think.
Awesome. Got it.
Okay, so this is an extremely messy chart that I have been using recently. And unfortunately, we did not see that upward trending level of support hold, which is indicated in this sign or blue dash line. We did break through it, and we found some support above that downtrending resistance line indicated in this white dash line. So that downtrending resistance line has been a level of resistance ever since Feb 2022. So it did hold as a strong level of support, and we are likely to see a move up from here, which we've seen multiple times when the QNT price or QNT has come into contact with that support line. So I do think we'll easily see above 240 US dollars during the next 3 months, possibly taking us towards the 0.618 Fib retracement zone, well above that. Now, I do think we have the possibility of seeing between 280 and 340 US dollars. That is a less conservative price target. I do think that is a strong possibility for QNT. Possible spike above that, and then we would see a correction down. And that crazy price target that I was talking about at about 630 US dollars, that could take us to the 1.618 Fib retracements. Another reason why I do think it could hit 630 US dollars from a technical analysis point of view is because this downtrending resistance line comes all the way from the top of the market back in September 2021. And once the downtrending resistance line does break, we will see a massive run towards the upside. We've seen this happen with Bitcoin before. We've seen this happen with Ethereum when the downtrending resistance line, which goes all the way back to the top of the market, is broken. We usually see a major run up. And I do think that will give the opportunity to QNT to reach possibly between 500 and, goodness, what was it? 520 to 630 US dollars. That could be a major possibility at the end of 2023 or at the beginning of 2024.
Right, awesome. We see if there's any questions in this last minute here. Wrong screen. Hold on. Where am I? There we go. What's up, Sharon Dawson? What's up, Ace? All right, brother. Thank you so much. And I want to let you guys know you can find Barends Crypto. We have a hard stop at 12:30, guys. Just wanted to let you know why it's so abrupt. We have a hard stop. You can find Barends Crypto over here at his Twitter, and hopefully we'll have him back on too when he has a little bit more time. You can find him over here, and it has a direct link to his YouTube. He talks a lot of the coins we do, ISO 2002 coins, Flare, um, Veracity. So definitely give my brother a follow over there. And is there anything you want to leave the viewers with, brother?
I would love to do a live on my show with Black Roo. How do you say that? Black Roo, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
It's a bit tricky to say my name because in my language my name is Barends. So I don't think it's like a easy thing for a lot of people to pronounce. So say it whichever way that you guys want to say it. I'm not fussy. I would love to do a live with Black Roo on my channel in future. I think he has a lot of understanding of the utility in the cryptocurrency market. I'm more of a technical analysis guy. I have very basic understanding of utility. I am learning constantly, but it is very difficult for me to grasp because my mind is so focused on numbers and charts. But it is very important to understand basic fundamentals. And if you're interested in that, follow Black Roo. And hopefully, brother, we will do a live on my channel in future.
For sure, brother. For sure. All right. Have a good one, brother. Love that little one. Have a good one now.
Peace.
Peace, brother.